back to my channel. Today I'm doing a camera unboxing. For a long time I had a Canon Rebel 5 Ti, something like that, and finally we decided to put a little money into it and upgrade. So with this upgrade, I'm going to go ahead and talk you guys through my decision why I chose this specific camera at this specific price point, and it should be a lot of fun, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so let's get right into it. So as you can see, this is my 50mm lens. We'll open that after the camera. And then this is the Canon EOS RP.
The reasons I chose the EOS RP is that it's a full frame camera, it's mirrorless, it performs well in low light, and especially the price point. So this camera is going to cost you about $1,000. And here's the specs if you want to look through them.
Okay, I'll give you a little 360 on the camera itself. Flip out screen. Dial. Menu button. Wheel. Lock button.
You'll notice that on other cameras you have a readout screen on the top of the camera that will show you your settings. That's missing on this camera.
The mic, HDMI. So as you can see, it's a USB-C, and then 2 mic jacks. That's what you're gonna see on the inside.
As I said before, this is a mirrorless camera. That's the reason that you don't see the same sensor as you would in a mirrored camera. And the main benefit of a mirrorless camera is the fact that you can use RF lenses. This lens wasn't included, I bought this separately. And I chose a 50mm because, for one, it has a great price point for RF lenses, and also because of the fact that I'll be mainly taking portraits, and it's a good lens for taking portraits. So how I chose this camera was I wanted a full frame camera, and I wanted mirrorless so I can use RF lenses, and I also looked at the price point. So the Canon EOS R is a little more expensive of a camera, and I decided on the RP instead of the R because the EOS R is about $1,800 versus the EOS RP, which is only $1,000. So I could take the $800 savings and buy $800 worth of lenses. Now, the nice thing about the mirrorless cameras is that while you can use RF lenses, you can also use regular EF lenses. You will need an adapter, but the price point for RF lenses is pretty substantial right now. So you get the best of both worlds by getting a mirrorless camera that can use RF lenses, and while RF lenses may be a little bit too expensive right now, eventually they're probably going to drop in price and you'll be able to use them. But now that RF lenses are here, the EF lenses are going to be outdated because the RF lenses are better, but like I said, they're just a little too expensive right now. So that's the reason I got a mirrorless camera. In just a second, I'm going to show you guys the difference between my iPad's camera and the EOS RP's camera, so that way we can have just a quick comparison. Alright, here's my iPad camera. Recently, cameras on phones and tablets have been getting a lot better. They're getting more megapixels, but the sensor that they use is just so much smaller, and even though the image looks good, it doesn't have the same pixel density that a camera would. But overall, it's not too bad. Alright, and here is the EOS RP. So as you can see, it's definitely a lot clearer, and also the coloring looks a little bit different. So just for you guys to see, this is the Canon EOS R that I was looking at, and like I said, the price point is a little more expensive. This one comes in at $1,800, but you can check out the statistics if you'd like. So this has 30.3 megapixels, which is going to make a significant difference. It also does better in low light. The only thing I couldn't justify is the $800 difference in price, but if you have the money to spend, this is definitely going to do a better job for you, and overall it's not a bad price for a camera.
Thanks for tuning in to see me unbox my new Canon EOS RP. Overall, I love the feel of the camera. Excited to start shooting with it and see the quality. If you're trying to make the decision of what camera you would like to choose, hopefully this helped you make that decision. And thanks again for tuning in. If you guys would like to support my channel, the easiest way to do that would be to just hit that subscribe button, show some love. In the meantime, guys, stay creative and don't forget to have fun.